It's week 18 and it's time for a rivalry game as we're back here in the franchise. As we'll see Caleb Williams' numbers here so far this season: 54 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and we're taking on that man right there, Jordan Love and the Packers, in this rematch from a few weeks ago. And yes, it is snowing, ladies and gentlemen, here in Lambeau Field, in the frozen tundra, as many like to call it. And this should be a classic NFC North battle between these two teams. Chicago right now riding pretty good going in this game. Of course, we've had this game marked since that last matchup we had with them a few weeks ago when we lost, and that was pretty much the turning point for us. As Caleb did a great job of trying to get us back into the ball game there, but we just kept coming up short, and Packers took advantage of that, and of course Packers went on to win in that matchup. And of course, Love had a pretty good game himself. He had 26 of 36, 429 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 4 sacks in that game. And Caleb, of course, was 21 of 49. Rough day, but 302, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions in that game, to say the least. But just we could not get nothing going. We just kept being on the wrong foot. They did a good job there of stopping the run on us, as well as breaking up some key passes, and we just got off the starting blocks just from the get-go. Hopefully that will not be the case here. Of course, obviously it is snowing, so we'll probably be running the ball a lot more here today, hopefully, as you take a look at the numbers from that first matchup here between the two teams. And it was a pretty good showing there. But like I said, Caleb did a great job of really sticking with the game plan, and of course staying with trying to keep up with Jordan Love and the pack there in this game. But it was just too much, and by the time we were able to try to get back in this one, it was just too late, as we didn't have enough time. And unfortunately, we ended up getting our first loss of the season, and since then we have not looked back there. Of course, Green Bay beat us there at home 44-38. Like I said, it was a good battle, but Green Bay just did a really good number of us in the second quarter there, really dominating the football there. It was 28-17. We were able to try to come back in the third quarter there, and then of course the fourth quarter just could not get really. We got one drive to get us to 6 points on the board, but the rest of the way there, it was just tough, because we had to rely on our passing game, and they just did a good job there of batting the ball away and getting us we catch the ball and hit us pretty good, dropping footballs there in that game. So we'll try to make sure we avoid that here in today's matchup, as this is going to be a nice little rematch here. And of course, we're already got our spot for the playoffs. We have the first round bye, and of course Green Bay, they're trying to squeak in with a win today, and of course obviously they need some help from some other teams with a couple of wins and losses. They could see themselves in the playoffs, but for the most part here, we're pretty secure here. We are going to be playing we're going to play everybody here. If the game happens to go lopsided in favor of us, we're really dominating here, then I will be probably putting a lot of the backups in, second string quarterback, second string second and third string receivers, as well as backs, and as well as some couple of defensive players as well to help us out, and of course try to get this nice win here today, kind of get them rested up and ready to go for in 2 weeks when we play our first game in the divisional round. As you take a look here, we got Josh Jacobs here that we're going to have to worry about again, just like in the first game here. And of course, we got to try to defend that outside run there. We actually did a pretty good job against him last time around when it came to the outside run. We really did a good job there of shutting him down. I don't think he even had 100 yards in that game against us last time around. But he does, of course, have some great speed. He's been in the league for quite a while here. And there you see he's among the top 4% of halfbacks in the league. So he is definitely a great player here, especially unchecked. He will definitely do some damage there coming out of that backfield. And of course, he's a fifth-year guy from the University of Alabama, as he has 5 rushing touchdowns so far this season, over 1,000 yards. And in that game that they played against us back in week 11, he was 19 of 37, no rushing touchdowns. He had 1 broken tackle and his biggest longest run was only 10 yards in the game. So we, like I said, we kind of neutralized him really good and didn't let him run too much on us. As for offensively here, we're gonna have to worry about the blitz that we had. Kind of was one of our main concerns, one of the things that kind of got us off the, on the slow track there in that last matchup we played against them. And we have to worry about Kenny Clark in that situation here today. I believe he was the one that we had to worry about last time around. He did get a sack on us, and this time we're going to try to do our best to try to make sure we avoid. Now, I will say Caleb did a great job. He was brutalized in that pocket, but when he got a good solid pocket, and he looked very confident going up to the pocket, throwing. I'm hoping we'll see that same kind of play here today, and hopefully that will, of course, help us get a win here. It's like I said, last time around, we came up short. And I think this time, that was kind of a big turning point here for us this season, especially with Caleb. And since then, he's been on a hot streak here. He has not thrown an interception in I don't know how many weeks. And so far, he's only thrown 10 so far this season. So we'll see how he does here today. And of course, there you see the rest of the roster for the Packers: Alexander, Jenkins, Love, of course, Clark, Gray, McKinley, Walker, Reed, and several others here that are going to be a nuisance for us, both on both sides of the ball, both on offense and defense. So let's go out here. It is a very snowy day here in Green Bay, and of course, I think I said this before in another video, I wish they would let you know what the weather conditions are like so you can decide on what uniforms you want to wear, because I would have wore all orange in this one so we could actually see our players, because it's going to be a little tough trying to see where they're at, where they're kind of blending in with that snow. So future EA, if you could, please let us know what the weather conditions are for the game so we can kind of prepare for that. So 1st and 10 coming up here as we have the ball on the 26-yard line here for the Packers. As we'll see Jordan Love here, drops back, fires this one off to the left-hand side, finds the receiver, and that's going to be a catch there. That's going to be a Watson on that catch, so he'll get a few yards on that reception. We're down to a 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Packers looking to try to get another win here today. And, of course, they beat us, like I said, pretty close last time around. This time, I feel like if we can get on the right foot here, especially stop them on defense here and not let them score here early on, we should be pretty legit here to win the game. And see a pass there, that's going to be dropped. Nice job there from the defense. And, oh, hey, now, get a little chippy out there. 2nd and 10 coming up. As we'll see, Jacobs here runs this one out of the backfield. And he is actually going to lose some yards there as the Bears defense right on top of that play. So they stop the run. We'll see what they can try to do here on this 3rd and 10 or this 3rd and 12 coming up. As Jordan Love drops back up the middle there, and that's going to be intercepted by Edwards. TJ Edwards has this one, and that's a great job there of stalling the drive here for the Pack, as he is going to celebrate here with a defense in the snow. And we're going to see what this offense can do here with a nice, pretty decent field here position now. As TJ just did a great job there watching the quarterback's eyes. That was intended there for Watson. And he just goes up, puts his hands up, brings it down. And that's going to be an interception there for Jordan Love. So Love not starting off the way he was one. We'll see how well we do on our first drive here with Caleb Williams. 4,738 yards, 54 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. He is right now in the hunt for that MVP for the season. Of course, best quarterback of the year as well. And hopefully we can get him Rookie of the Year. As we'll see a 2nd and 8 coming up here, as they had a pretty decent, successful two-yard handoff there on 1st and 10. Hand off to Swift again. Swift going to run this one here, and Swift's going to find his way to the 33, as he is going to get a gain of 10 on that play. Nice job there. Moving the chains here. New set of downs for the Bears, as Swift has been, of course, a key member of this offense this season. As we see Odunze here trying to break off a tackle. He does get something there as he gets a nice catch. It's going to be a gain of 8, actually. So a really nice catch there for him. And, of course, he has stepped up here the last several weeks, especially last week in that game against the Lions, and several other games as well. He has stepped up. hopefully we'll see that motivation here today, as well as going throughout the rest of the playoffs. As we'll see a new set of downs here for the Bears, as Swift again gets his number called, and he's going to get a yard or two on that carry, as the Packers having a tough time stopping this run. We'll see what we can try to do here on this 3rd and 7, as we're inside the 20 here of the Packers, as Williams here drops back in the pocket, throws up the middle there to Keenan Allen, and Allen gets the catch at the 9-yard line as he has a first down. So new set of downs here for the Bears, as we're inside the 10 now. We're going to go back to the ground here with Swift. A nice run there for Swift as he gets a gain of 4. And as he is, of course, they're out there slipping and sliding here. Hopefully they got their nice cleats here today on. Avoid the slipping out there. Of course, it's going to be avoidable, as it is snowing here, and snowing pretty good here in Green Bay. And as we see the Bears get the first first touchdown of the day. Here's Swift in the end zone, and that's a touchdown there for the Bears. As the Bears get the first points of the day here, and they're talking about some snow coming down pretty much throughout the whole game here today. So crews will probably be out here quite often between quarters and timeouts to kind of get clear the snow off the field here. So 7-0 here. Lead for Chicago, as the Packers will now get the ball here for Josh Jacobs, and of course they're going to stay on the ground as well, as they get a nice carry there for a couple of yards. It'll be a 2nd and 4 coming up. Jordan Love has a man in motion, hands off to Josh Jacobs, and there you see the Bears defense read that play very well, and they penetrate that offensive line there and get to the halfback there to make a stop. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Play action thrown there, and I don't know if Jordan Love knew that Taylor was going to come at him like that, but a good hit there, and that's going to force them to punt as we get the ball at their own 47-yard line here. 1st and 10, hand off to Swift again, as he's of course have his number to be called quite often in this game. Of course, we got to try to do our best to try to change that up from time to time. Throw some passes here. Maybe get Herbert involved in the running game as well. But we got to have some variations of the run here. As we see a pass there. Oh, nice job there. That is going to go to Cole Clement, as he gets a big catch there. And that's going to be a nice first down. As Big Cole here having a great season here with the rookie quarterback as well. Had some pretty big games here as of late. As we see now DJ Moore trying to break off a tackle off that jet sweep to the left there, and he's only going to gain a yard on that play. 2nd and 9 coming up here. As you see, we're just trying variations of things we can do with the run, and that was one of them there. As we'll see Swift now back on the ground, and they'll carry this one for about 3 or 4 yards there on that play. We'll see what we can try to do here on this 3rd and 6. That's Williams here, taking his time here. Snaps the ball, drops back here up to the right-hand side, finds Carter, but Carter cannot hold on to it. Nice hit there from the Packers defenseman. As now we try to kick a field goal here, so we're going to try to attempt our first field goal of the day. It's going to be a 48-yard kick. The wind is, of course, blowing off too from left to right on your screen. We'll see how this is going to fare here, as we'll see the kick here from Santos, and Santos has no problem kicking that up right up the middle there, and that field goal is good. And so that's going to put 3 points on the board here now. It's going to extend out to a 10-0 ball game here in Green Bay. 20 seconds left here in the first quarters. Packers have the ball on the 23-yard line. Play action here for Jordan Love. Oh, nice pass. That's going to go to Josh Jacobs as he gets the catch. And they're going to utilize him in the passing game as well as they get the first down. That's it for the first quarter. Green Bay right now trailing by 10, still in anyone's game. Of course, we would like to have our defense come more alive here, as TJ Edward had that nice interception. We'll hopefully can get some more turnovers now here, as we're, of course, one of the top teams in the league right now with turnovers. Defense does a great job there of finding ways to get the ball back, as we'll see a pass here. That's going to be completed by Jordan Love, as Watson able to make the connection. And he's going to get the first down as the Bears have to sit back and regroup. 2nd and 10 now coming up. As we'll see a handoff here to Josh Jacobs. And this time he is successful there for getting some positive yardage, unlike the 1st and 10 that he attempted there. We'll see what we can try to do here on this 3rd and 10. Or excuse me, 3rd and 7 coming up. And you see Jordan Love here. He almost got taken there in the backfield there, but he's got to throw it away. As he's asking his offense what is going on. Why can we not get a good solid block here? And that's going to, of course, force them to punt the ball. You see the passing leaders right now so far. And, of course, Caleb Williams, one of the passing leaders this season. 1st and 10 here as we get the ball back on our own 26. And a nice hit there by the defense, but Swift holds on to it with ease. We'll go now to a 2nd and 8. 7:52 left here in the first half. Williams here will drop back in the pocket. Throws this one up there. That's going to go Cole Clement, and Cole Clement will get enough there for the first down. New set of downs for the Bears as they're on their own 37-yard line. Trying to get back into the end zone here like they did on that first drive. And successful last drive. They had to kick it for a field goal. Still putting points on the board here. Let's see what we can try to do here as Allen makes a nice, decent catch there. That's going to give him some nice positive yardage there. So now looking at a 2nd and 4 coming up. Ball on the 43-yard line. Williams here drops back in the pocket. Throws this one up there. That's going to go to Cole Clement. Cole Clement breaks off a tackle. Trying to break off the second tackle, but the Packers defenseman is going to get a little help from a teammate, bringing him down there at the 46. So you get the first down. As we'll see here, Williams here drops back in the pocket. Looks up the middle there. Throws that one to DJ Moore. Moore up to the center. Runs this one there. Nice catch. Good catch there for him and a decent run. As he will get, of course, a new set of downs here. And they'll be now placed in the Packers territory here now at the 32-yard line. So now 2nd and 10 here we'll jump to. Ball on the 32-yard line. Williams here calling an audible here. He doesn't like, or he's at least uncomfortable what he's seeing from the defense. Or look at their 46 defense. Williams here drops back in the pocket. Throws this one up there. That's going to go Cole Clement. And Cole Clement gets speared there. Good hit there by Hopper. And Cole Clement is going to drop the football there. So now they're looking at a 3rd and 10 here. They got to get this one near the 20. And we'll see Williams again throw this one off to Cole Clement. Cole Clement this time shows the power he has. And he finds his way to the first down. Nice job there. As now now they have the ball at the 20-yard line. They're inside the Packers 20. 1st and 10. Play action here from Williams. Williams here looks, fires, throws that one there to Everett, the other second string tight end, as he gets the catch there, and that's going to be a first down. Placing the ball out there at the 7-yard line for another new set of downs. Making a threat here now on ball on the 7-yard line here in Packer territory. 1st and goal coming up here for the Bears. Williams throws this one off to the right-hand side. That's going to be caught. And it's going to be a complete pass, as that's going to be ball placed somewhere they're going to mark it near the 3 or 4 yard line. So now 2nd and goal coming up. I imagine this one is probably going to be a run up the middle here. Williams here taking his time. Hands off. Going to give this to Swift. Swift's trying to get himself into the end zone. I think he might have slipped, but he does get to the 1 yard line. So now they're looking at a 3rd and goal coming up here. Bears looking to try to put up a 16-point lead here with this touchdown, or actually a 17-point lead here. The extra point could, of course, going to get as they get into the end zone. And a nice touchdown there for no other than DeAndre Swift. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day here. I believe it's his 23rd or 24th of the season. As he makes a nice run there. Good blocking there. Great job there from number 76, and they found their way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift showing what type of halfback he is here for this season. And like I said, he's been doing a great job of taking a lot of that pressure and kind of helping build that confidence there for our quarterback here, for our rookie, Caleb Williams. 1st and 10 coming up here. Ball on the 26-yard line. Handoff. And that is going to be Josh Jacobs. Kept trying to get out of the backfield there. He'll lose a yard. as the defense makes a nice stop there at the 25. Packers look a little frustrated here. Down by 17 with 2:30 left here in the first half. See a toss play there. That's going to go to Jacobs. Jacobs going to get to the 33 as he is just 2 yards short of the first down marker. So let's see if they can try to convert this third down, but there's going to be a 2-minute warning coming up here as the Packers take the first 2-minute warning here now in the game. 3rd and 2 coming up, ball to 33. Jordan Love here hands off to Jacobs. Jacobs just gets just enough there to get the first down. A timeout is being called, and it's going to be an injury timeout. And it looks like one of our defensive linemen, is going to have to come out of the game. So now, 1st and 10, after the injury, we'll see a pass, and that'll be Chubbs there. He'll get the catch. That'll be a first down for the Pack. As we'll see a pass up the middle there, a nice pass, and that's going to be their tight end who gets in. Now they're starting to run a no-huddle offense. They're trying to make sure that Chicago does not get the right personnel here. As we'll see a quick pass there, that's going to be thrown, and that's going to be a nice hit there at the 18 as Dobbs gets the catch. Nice job there as the Bears defense, they're getting really frustrated here as they're not liking this no-huddle. So now 42 seconds left here in the first half. 1st and 10, ball in the 18 for the Packers. As we'll see a pass there. That's going to be completed, and that's going to put him now, Dobbs, inside the 5. As he gets a great catch there. Put him at the 3-yard line for the 1st and goal coming up. Bears need to bear down here and make a good defensive stop here. They don't want them to score here and go in the half up by 17. As now we'll see a run here, and that was just a great play there. Smart play there from the QB. Can't find nobody. Miles just run up the middle there, is wide open. Jordan Love gets into the end zone. Touchdown Packers. And the Packers now in the game here as they're going to be trailing by 10 as we get ready to go into the half. So nice play there from Jordan Love. He finds his way. He can't fire that pigskin to someone there in the air, but he decides to run it there and gets a nice gets a touchdown, rushing touchdown of his own. 1st and 10 coming up, the ball on the 28-yard line here for the Bears. Caleb Williams here going up here. He's going to go for a deep pass here. And that was to Keenan Allen. I think he thought there was a mismatch there. But the defense is right on top of that. We'll see now, 2nd and 10 coming up here, ball on the 28. 18 seconds left. Williams here goes up, fires. That one's going to go to Keenan Allen. And Keenan Allen getting his number called quite often here. As that one's going to get caught, and he's going to get out of bounds. The clock will stop at 14 seconds. So now 1st and 10, ball on the 46. Maybe trying to get in field goal range here. We'll see Williams here, what he's going to do. Williams throws this one to Swift, and Swift just cannot hold on to it as he gets hit as he tries to get the catch. Incomplete pass for the Bears, as we'll see now a 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball still at the 46-yard line. I think Williams is just trying to do his best here to at least try to put up 3 points on the board here. Trying to get a field goal range. Pass there. That's going to go to Everett. Everett's going to get out of bounds at the 45. And so we got one play left here before we get to the half. 4 seconds left here. 3rd and 1. Ball on the 45-yard line in the Packers territory. Williams here looking back here. Williams gets hit as he throws that football. And that is it for the half here, as we have a nice 10-point lead going into halftime. So we're in a pretty good spot here, but of course, this is a classic rivalry here. You don't want to be too close to your rival, as they could start creeping back here. And so we got to make some adjustments there. We got to try to get high octane and try to score here, and really try to get the ball back defensively as well, and really just have a really solid drive getting down the field here and just try to eat up much of that game clock as we can. So take a look at some scores here. Texans win this one, or at halftime actually, 24-10. Looks like they could win this one by C.J. Stroud there. He had 2 touchdowns and an interception. Joe Mixon, a little over, looks like almost 20-something yards so far. And then in Big D, Prescott and the Cowboys there, 14-3, taking on the Commanders with just 2 seconds left before the half. And it looks like they have a nice, look like they had a pretty good game down there. So the final week here, a lot of teams trying to, try to get their mark here, trying to find a way to get a playoff spot here. A couple playoff spots still available. And we'll see here, Caleb Williams here, he's going to have to get rid of it as he throws it. Incomplete pass. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Bears. Bears start the drive off with a pass. We'll see what they're going to try to do here on the 2nd and 10. Pass over to Everett. Everett's going to get the catch, and he's going to slide there to the 45. Nice hustle there from him. Finds a new set of downs here for the Bears. Bears looking to try to tack on some more points here. It's a 10-point lead. Williams here throws this one up there. That's going to go to Cole Clement. Cole Clement trying to go upfield here, but he's going to get tackled there quickly by 2 guys there. He breaks off a tackle, and he's going to settle there at the 47. 3rd and 3 coming up here. This should be an easy conversion. Caleb Williams here drops it back here, fires this one off to Swift, and Swift gets the catch, but he goes out of bounds too soon. And it's going to be on the 46-yard line. So now we're going to go for here on 4th and 1. Why not? Let's see what we can try to do. Just try to keep this drive alive. And of course, try to get up the field here and show some show some toughness here as our fullback makes a nice carry there and does convert there on the 4th down. As there is a timeout injury, Vaness will come off the field here for the Packers, and he'll head back to medical bay. Ball on the 41-yard line here, 1st and 10. Williams under center. And of course, they're really trying to take their time here on this drive. As we'll see a handoff there to Swift, and Swift again shows off what he can do there with the football on the ground. As that's going to give him there a nice 6-yard carry. We'll jump down to a 3rd and 2 coming up. Ball the 33-yard line of the Packers. Bears here going to hand off to Swift, and Swift, oh, nice play there from the defense. They read that one very well. And they stop him just before he can get to that 1st down marker. It's Swift. Oh, no. Swift's going to have to come out of the game. So that means now Herbert's going to be in the game. We're going to go for it again here on 4th down. 4th and 1 once again, this time on the 33. Handoff there to the fullback. And the fullback just blazes right by. And gets a nice carry there for himself as he's going to be at the 19-yard line. New set of downs for the Bears. Looking for a 1st and 10 now here as we... on the 19-yard line here, the Packers. Packers have their backs against the wall here and trying to make a stop. As we'll see a good block there. Caleb throws this one there, but it's going to get broken up as he throws that one. As the linebackers were coming in there pretty hot and heavy there. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 19. Williams here. Dropping back here in the pocket. Looking, fires this one there. That's going to go to DJ Moore. DJ Moore just turns around the right angle, and they're going to go ahead and get him the 1st down. The ball's going to be placed at the 9-yard line. 1st and 10 after the catch. We'll see if they can get this one in the end zone here. 6:19 left here in the 3rd quarter. Williams here drops back in the pocket, throws this one there. That's going to go to Carter. And this time Carter is able to hold on to it, but cannot get into the end zone as he's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. And we have another injury timeout. This time it's Keenan Allen who's coming out. He looks like he's grabbing his wrist. Hopefully it's not too serious. So Swift and Allen are now out of the game. And that makes me really concerned here because at some point here we may have to end up taking Williams out. We don't want to get him hurt as we're getting, ready to go to the playoffs, and we need our quarterback, of course. So we might have to bring in the 2nd string here. I see a pass there. That's going to be incomplete, as that was for Cole Clement. Oh, come on now. Don't be pushing Cole there like that. 3rd and goal coming up here. The ball at the place at the 2-yard line. Try to see if we can get something going here with DJ Moore in motion. We'll see what they'll going to do here. Maybe they'll switch up to a run of some sort. But I imagine this is probably go to one of the tight ends. I'm assuming Cole Clement. As Williams here gets brought down there, and that's going to be at the 11-yard line. Nice sack there from the Packers. As the Packers force us now to kick a field goal here. As Carl Brooks makes a nice play there. He gets unleashed and gets a hold of our quarterback. Dropping him back out to the 11-yard line. It's going to be a 4th and goal coming up here. And, of course, we're going to have to kick a field goal here to try to get some kind of points. As you see a broken thumb. Oh no, Keenan Allen's going to be out. And broken thumb could have him out for several weeks. As you see the kick here, the kick is up and it is good. So that kind of concerns me now about the playoffs coming up here with Keenan Allen. We have a week off, but it's just, you know, we need every man on hand here. As we'll see a 1st and 10, nice pass there. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be a first down there for the Packers, as that's Musgrove on the catch. Ball at the 44-yard line here, 1st and 10 for the Packers, as we'll see a handoff, or no, play action. And try to go back to Jacobs there, but that ball is going to be misfired there, as Johnson was all over that defender. Jordan Love now here calling audible here on 2nd and 10. Play action. Throws this one up there. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be out of bounds. As Dobbs gets the catch there. They're going to say it's a catch. 1st and 10 there at the 36-yard line of the Bears. As Jordan Love here trying to get something going. And Jordan now here taking off as he's going to scramble. And he is going to get some nice positive yards there for himself. We already see him run already. Getting that touchdown there for the Pack earlier there towards the end of the second quarter. Pass there going to be completed. No, it's not going to be completed, but it's going to be in the hands of Stevenson as he is trying to take this back for a pick 6. A nice catch there from him. Wasn't expecting that at all. And there you see the Bears defense celebrating there. Rightfully so. They've been like that all season long. Jordan Love, look at this. I thought this was a catch from Watson. But take a look here. Oh, Stevenson, nice job there. Looks back, puts his hands up, and just snags and takes away from Watson there on that play. So 1st and 10 after the penalty, or excuse me, after the interception. Bears have the football here. Play action from Williams. Williams fires this one there to Everett. Everett's going to get the catch. He's going to be stopped at the 43. New set of downs here. 1st and 10 here for the Bears. Bears looking to try to get some momentum here now on their side here with that interception. Try to maybe this time this drive here get in the end zone. As we see a drawback here. Williams here throws this one up there. Oh my goodness. That was dangerous indeed. As that could have easily been a turnover there for us. But Williams gets lucky on that play. It's now 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball at the 43-yard line of the Bears. Got to be careful here. Herbert's there. Of course, I would imagine we need to get back to the run here. As Roman Duze gets a catch there as he gets hit pretty good. And he has indicated a first down there for him. Nice job there from Roman Duze holding on to that football after that hit. 1st and 10, ball on the 47-yard line. Williams here calling an audible. Changing the route here. Pass there. Oh my goodness, another interception there for the Packers, but they cannot hold on to it. So we'll go now here to a 1st and 10. Ball the 47. Pass goes in. That's going to be caught by DJ Moore. As Williams, 20 for 34, 206 yards, and no passing touchdown here today. Ball at the 32-yard line. Williams here again drops back. He is scrambling, and he is going to go ahead and slide there. Nice job there, as he's going to give himself up, and that's going to be a nice run there from him, getting that just short of that first down marker. We'll see now jump to a 3rd and 3 coming up. Less than a minute left here in the third quarter. We'll see Herbert here has the carry as he'll get the first. And that'll move the chains down here for the Bears. The Packers right now really been out here for quite a while now here on this drive. I'm sure they would like to stop this in any way they can. And there you see they stop Herbert, but he already gets some positive yards there. And that'll be the last play of the quarter. As we go down to the 4th and final quarter of this ball game. A lot for the Green Bay Packers to do here if they want to get back in this game. If we score here, we could be going up by 20. And that could definitely put them out of reach here of getting back in this ball game here if they let that happen. First and 10 here, or excuse me, 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball at the 12-yard line. Williams here draws back in the pocket, looks up, fires this one to Romanduze in front of him. And that's a nice pass there up the middle. As Romanduze gets to the 5-yard line. Ball on the 5-yard line here, 1st and goal coming up. Williams here, RPO, throws this one up there, and that gets lobbed up to Cole Clement. That's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Bears. As Cole Clement and the Bears show off what they can do there on that pass there on that RPO. I wasn't for sure if Williams was able to get that one over there. Be honest, I knew there was somebody over there that we could throw it to, but I wasn't sure that it was going to actually get to him. As I see a highlight here from not too so far in this game, and of course the Packers giving up 2 interceptions here, and of course we've taken advantage of those as we're trying to turn those turnovers into points. Up by 20 here, 27-20. And we'll see what Love's going to do. And he going to run that one instead. He can't find nobody down the field. Good coverage there from the Bears. Not really letting him throw this one. We'll see what he can do here now in this 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 26-yard line. Packers here drop back here for the football here. Throw this one up there. That's going to be tipped. Almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Bird almost had it. Yeah, been a nice interception there for us, but unfortunately does not go our way. So Packers, of course, they're going to have to go on all 4 downs here at this point in the game. They want to get back into it. 4th and 10. Jordan Love here scrambles off to the right-hand side. Looks, fires this one there to Josh Jacobs. And Jacobs cannot hold on to it. And that's a turnover on downs on the Pack. As we'll get the ball here at the 26-yard line of the Packers. 1st and 10. 9:30 left here in the 4th. Williams here scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field here, looking to make a pass, finds Cole Clement and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. As Cole Clement sitting there taunting the fans of the Packers. Nice pass there, and there you see he has broken the single passing record, now at 56. Nice catch there from Big Train Cole. And there you see them celebrating there as Williams having a great season here his rookie year. 1 play, 26 yards, taking about 6 seconds off the clock. And that's going to put us now at a 34-7 ball game. Packers now trying to get back on the field here offensively. Trying to get down the field, pass up the middle there. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be enough there for the Packers as Dobbs gets the catch for the 1st down. Bears really need to make sure they tighten up here, play good defense. As we'll see Jordan Love here scramble now, pass this one there. That's going to go to Watson. As Watson gets the catch, and he's going to get a few yards there on that play. Not what he wanted, but they can still have the possession of the football. 2nd and 8 coming up, ball near midfield. Hand off to Josh Jacobs as he'll run this one here. And like I said, we're doing a great job here of really slowing down Jacobs. You know, they've been throwing the ball to him, even so, and we've been stopping him in that situation as well. Ball on the 40-yard line here. Hand off to Jacobs again. And Jacobs gets some more positive yardage there as Edmonds there makes the tackle. Ball on the 33 as Jacobs again runs this one, trying to break off a couple tackles. But he is going to come up short of getting to the 1st down marker. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 coming up. And I imagine they'll go to him again here to get that 1st down. 3rd and 1, man in motion here for the Pack. That's Dobbs in motion. We'll see a pass there by Jordan Love. It's going to be incomplete as Sawell and another Bear player gets in there on the hit. So now 4th and 1 coming up here for the Packers as they'll hand off to Josh Jacobs. And Jacobs is going to get stopped by Edmonds. And that's going to be a turnover on downs here for them as the ball's going to be placed at the 33-yard line here for the Bears. As like I said, we're just sealing the deal here, just capping them off, making sure that they don't give up big plays like to Josh Jacobs here, as they've been kind of neutralizing him for their game plan here today. It was been pretty excellent, doing a spectacular job stopping them. As we see the highlights here, and of course Cole Clement in the end zone twice now here today. We'll see what Caleb Williams can do now here on this drive. 6:38 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll see a handoff there to Herbert. So he'll run this one there. And that'll be a 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 36-yard line here for Williams. And, of course, he's going to walk away here with a nice game here. Decent box score here for himself, as we'll see a run. And that's going to get us another first down here for the Bears as the Bears move the chains once again. Looking forward to that playoffs here. Of course, we'd like to see what Williams can do here in this situation, as he's leading the Bears to the playoffs. We have not seen the Bears in the playoffs for quite some time now, as we'll see a handoff there to Herbert, and he will get another carry there. Get some more positive yards there, trying to move the chains here as they're at the 37-yard line. 2nd and 2 coming up. 4:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Looking to try to see what we can try to do here. They're going to go back on the ground again with Herbert. This time, the Pack is going to be able to stop him there, as he cannot get to first down marker. So it's going to be he's just going to be an inch or so short of the first down. We'll see what they can do here on 3rd and inches. Hand off there. They're going to run with the fullback this time, and the fullback gets hit good, but he is able to survive and get the first down. Nice hit there from Cooper, but it's going to be a first down for the Bears. Bears have the first down here on the 34-yard line of the Pack. Handoff, and Herbert. Oh, nice block there for Herbert, as he is going to get this one to the 25. Nice 9-yard carry there for him. 2nd and 1 coming up, and there is going to be a flag on the play here, as Williams is going to get called. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's going to get called for the delay of game there. I think he had a man that was supposed to be in motion there, but it's too late. They blew the whistle. So it's going to be a 2nd down, and 2nd down and 6. Well, now we'll jump to a 3rd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 30. Hand off to Herbert again. Herbert running this one here, trying to break a tackle, and he is going to get enough there. He realized he had enough there for the first down. 1st and 10 here for the Bears. As again, they're just chipping away at this clock here. Not much really Green Bay can do. Can't use really the timeouts. Timeout's not going to help in the game's nowhere close to being competitive here. As we run the ball again and get about a yard on the play. 44 seconds left here in this ball game, and we are going to get our revenge from week 11. As we see a handoff, and that is going to be back to the line of scrimmage there, they say, is no game there as Walker makes a nice tackle. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 coming up, and that is going to be your ball game as the Bears win this one here at a snowy Lambeau Field here today. 34-7 is your final as we get our revenge there on Jordan Love and the Pack. So it was really nice to see us be able to get in here, get a win, especially on a really nasty, cold, and wet and snowy day here in Lambeau Field. Now, definitely not one of the places you want to play at this late in the season. Of course, we're used to elements. You know, it's just as bad there here in Green Bay as it is in Chicago. But finish off the season here, and we get our revenge back from that loss there early on in the season. And now our minds now are set to go into playoff mode here. Let's take a look at the final box score here. 34-7 is your final. 26 first downs for us, 12 for them. Total offense 370 for us, 198 for them. As for rushing, 135, 2 rushing touchdowns. They had 44. They had 17 of 44 and a touchdown there for them on the ground. Passing wise, 23 of 36, 2 touchdowns. 12 of 20. Was it? Yeah, 12 of 23 for the Packers. So, we really did a good job there of really kind of not really letting Jordan Love pass like he did in that first matchup there in Chicago. This time around, we did a good job there of really coming at him a lot of times there. Turnovers, +2 for us, -2 for them. Obviously, because those 2 interceptions there for the Packers. And, of course, time possession in our favor there, 30 minutes, 16 seconds. They had it for about 15 minutes there in the game. So they offense did not stay on the field very long for the Packers. But we see here Caleb Williams, 244 yards, 2 touchdowns there for him. Great day of passing. As for rushing, Swift 17 of 45, 2 touchdowns for him on the ground. Herbert 11 of 63, and of course Curry there 3 for 19 for him for the day. Did a great job there fullback wise. I think we just I've realized we need to use the fullback a lot more in those short yardage type of things. That's what I usually do in my High and Scotty series. Keenan Allen, he left the game. Hopefully he'll be all right, but 4 for 36. Clement 7 for 83 and 2 touchdowns there. He's the only one that had both of the touchdowns through the air. And then as for defensively, you see Edmonds 7 tackles. He had the most tackles for us in the game. Brister and Owens right behind him with 5. Take a look at the tackles for loss here, and it looks like Bird and Sawwell and Edmonds all had 2 tackles for loss in the game as well, as Sweat and Dexter had 1 apiece. Sacks, we did not get a hold of Jordan Love like I wanted to, but that's all right. Interceptions, TJ, there you see him. TJ Edwards, 1 touchdown for him, and Stevenson had an interception. So we had interception apiece for those 2. And then take a look at the rest of your defensive numbers here. And like I said, this was overall a really good game. I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous going into this one here, especially with the snow and everything. I'm thinking like, oh man, this is gonna be a Packers game no matter what. They are gonna. This is their element. They love playing this type of stuff, and it's like, so I'm really glad we did a great job there. I was wanting to try to run the ball a lot more. That was the game plan, but of course they took out Swift, and hopefully his injury is not too serious. Jordan Love 2 interceptions, only 154 yards for him in the game. Jacobs 14 of 34. So he had 1 broken tackle. Jordan Love, of course, had that rushing touchdown there, 3 for 10. Dobbs, there you see 6 for 92. Watson 3 for 25. Musgrove 2 for 27, and Jacobs 1 for 10. Cooper was the guy that was just flying around there, tackling everybody. 23 tackles in the ball game. Wow. Dang. He was really flying, especially with that snow and ice out there. Brooks and Walker both had a tackle for loss for the Pack. Brooks also had a sack for the Packers. Got us one. That was the only sack in the game between both teams. Interception wise, of course, we did not throw any interceptions. Hallelujah. And of course, we'll see the forced fumbles and fumble recoveries. None were recovered by either team. None was made. So Stevenson, of course, he's going to get a nice. Actually, he's going to get 2 skill upgrades here. So that's going to be really nice here. So we're going to try to work on his man-to-man, as he is a corner. So we're going to try to work on that. And then the second one, let's see where we put this one at. As we're going to look in. Oh, okay. So we're going to put on both. We're going to put both on man-to-man. So nice. So that's 79 overall in man-to-man. He's 81 overall. Of course, he has that morale with +2. Caleb Williams also gets a skill point as well. He's going to put this one on scrambling because sometimes we got to take off. 84 overall in that position. As for Keenan Allen, he's going to be out for 4 weeks. So if you do the math, you got actually after this week it'll be 3 weeks. So it'll be the wild card. Wild card, divisional, as well as the conference game. So if we can make it to the Super Bowl, he will be playing the Super Bowl. But there you see, take a look at the standings here in the NFL. Hopefully your team made it. As Ravens took the AFC North, in the South, and the AFC, Jaguars 10-7, Colts 7-10, Texans 4-13, and Titans also 4-13 there. Jaguars currently on a 4-game winning streak. Dolphins take the AFC East, beating the Jets, Bills, and of course the last place there in the division, the Patriots 6-11. Jets 10-7. Out in the West, now this is shocker right here. Chargers in first place, 11-6. Kansas City gets into the playoffs, but they're 10-7. Raiders 6-11, and Broncos 3-14. So Chargers really taking advantage of those last couple of weeks here. Chiefs been kind of slipping there, and of course there you see our division. We're in first place. Lions got into the playoffs. Packers, of course, did not, because they needed to win, and they also needed the Lions to get a loss. As for the NFC South, Bucks take that division. Falcons right behind them with 10-7. Panthers 9-8. Saints 6-11 there. So got two represented in that division. And then we go into the East. You got the Eagles flying high there in first place with a 9-8 record. Cowboys right behind them, and then 8-9. And Giants 5-12, along with the Commanders there, as that was a pretty tight-knit division between those two teams, Eagles and the Cowboys, here in the last couple of weeks. Rams take the first place position there in the NFC West with a 13-4, and the 49ers are 11-6. They take second place. Seahawks 7-10 take third, and of course Cardinals take last place there, 3-14. So there are your division leaders and winners. As we take a look at the NFL brackets here, and this is official now. You got the Bears, of course, we're taking a first round bye. We could either meet up, depending on this next matchup here, with and how the game plays. You have to play one of your divisional rivals in the playoffs. So we'll probably have to play against the Lions again. Of course, they would like to get revenge on us as we took them out twice this season. The Thanksgiving game, and of course a few weeks later we took on them at home, and those are really good games there for us. And then on the AFC side, you got the Ravens having first place. Kansas City is 7th place there. They're 7th place seed, which I'm really shocked and surprised, because they were starting off very well in this season, but then here they've been slipping quite a bit, and now they find themselves in the playoffs, but they're gonna have to be on the road here for the foreseeable future now, throughout the rest of the playoffs there in the AFC side. So if you take a look here, we got some storyline messages that we got to go through coming up in the next episode. Next episode, or at least the next video, will be a Chicago Bears Bear Down podcast episode. We'll kind of go over the stats here for the season, talk about the the players, some of the MVP players of this season, some of the players that let us down. Of course, we'll take a look at the wild card round. We'll see who won, who lost, and we'll take a look at the preview of some of the matchups coming up in the divisional round as well. So we'll see who our divisional round player or team will be facing, which I'm assuming it's going to probably be the Lions, but I could be wrong. You never know. Whoever the worst seed, we'll see, would be whoever 6th seed, whoever the lowest seed is will face. But regardless, it's going to be something here, and we'll see how things go. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. You guys can also follow us on social media down below. Click on the links down there, as well as don't forget we do have a second channel here on YouTube. It's ESGNet plus LP, and you guys can check out other Madden 25 content, as well as college football 25 content on that channel as well. Got a mission recondition series with the Jacksonville Jaguars on there, as well as a that channel focuses on more of sim career or sim franchise mode, as well as a more focused on also to a career mode basis. So we do have a Road to Glory over there with Bryce Calhoun that you guys will definitely like. There will be links down below in the description for those series, as well as up in the eye here on the screen. But that is it for me, you guys. As always, stick around for more. Chicago Bears fans, bear down. We're getting ready for the playoffs. We'll see who we're going to take on in the next round. But before we do that, let's check out this wild card round and see how wild and crazy it really is. All that and more coming up here in the next video. As always, again, take care of yourself and each other, and I will see you all next time.